In the past year or two, male modeling has spiked like crazy in popularity. Like all over social media, people are idolizing male models. People want to become a male model. They are asking, Austin, how can I look like a model? How can I become one? Step by step, everything. And the truth is, I'm actually announcing my retirement from modeling.
I'd like to announce my retirement from the male modeling profession. What?
I recently had a contract offer in Milan. I was just there for business. And then I had a contract offer in China. Both within the past couple of months. And I have denied both of them. And today I'm going to tell you exactly why I'm quitting. Now, first of all, if you're not aware, I've been modeling off and on for a while now. I've shot with top photographers who've shot Chico. They've shot Jordan Barrett, like the top models in the industry. I've gotten jobs for Polo, Ralph Lauren. I had a pretty good career, but I'm calling it quits, finally. So, I'm going to break down everything today. Let's get it. First is the male modeling industry is run by a certain demographic of men. So to actually get far and succeed in modeling, I'm going to put this as bluntly as possible. I'm not lying. I'm not sugarcoating anything. It is a G4P industry. You might as well be getting a job on the hub at this point, but obviously with this you're gonna get all the fame, the girls, the money, everything if you're like one of the top 10 male models. Outside of that, no one gives a single frick about any of the male models in the industry. And all of these top male models, I have seen it firsthand. I know some mutual friends and different connections about what it takes. I've had similar offers offered to me. You have to do some sort of G4P if you actually want to get far in the industry. And for me, I would much rather make it on my own. I would much rather carve my own path rather than being told exactly what to do, and essentially you're somebody's slave to make it to the top just because this illusion that we've created about how awesome modeling is, man. Which brings us into the next reason I quit, is that you don't have too much control over your look. If your agent tells you, hey Austin, you need to cut off all of your hair in order to get this job, you have to cut off your hair. If they're like, oh, you need to dye your hair this, you need to do this, you need to lose 20 pounds, you have to do it. You don't really have much control over your look, over your personal image. What you're doing is you're selling your rights of your own personal image to other people. That's exactly what modeling is. You are selling your rights to yourself to pretty much market yourself. So if you're wanting to launch a personal brand, if you're wanting to launch a business, it directly clashes with this because obviously you're trying to control your business, you're trying to control your personal brand, and the modeling industry doesn't let you actually have that flexibility. This is perhaps one of the biggest reasons I am actually retiring, and this is going to be castings. Pretty much, unless like you were a top tier male model, you are Jordan Barrett, you are Chico, you're going to have to go to castings, man. You have to actually pretty much apply for a job. You're trying to go to this company and show them why you would be great for this modeling job. And even then, even if you do get it, most jobs really are not that high paying, man. The average male model doesn't really make over 50 grand a year. Most of them make 10 to 20,000 a year, and this is still going to castings all week, spending so much of your time just to do this. And overall, for me, it's not worth the waste of my time. I would much rather be investing this time doing the next thing, man, which is another reason I quit, is it's not fulfilling.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot more to life than being really, really good looking. And I plan on finding out what that is.
At the end of the day, what is modeling? You are just taking photos and advertising for other brands that are not your own. And to me, that doesn't really bring much fulfillment. I get a lot more fulfillment by actually helping men level up. This was my calling for a while. This is why I went into personal training ever since the age of 18. I got certified. I worked with a whole bunch of different people because for me, this is much more enjoyable. It brings me a much more sense of happiness. Whenever I was on sets doing the modeling, honestly, I never really felt happy. I was just kind of sad and I was kind of there most of the time. It was never really my type of thing. It's a lot more fun helping people like the way my supplements help people, which I actually am very, very passionate about. For example, Titan Growth 2.0, this has all of the nutrients, all of the vitamins needed to optimize your health so that you can possibly grow taller, because 92% of Americans across all social classes are deficient vitamins and minerals. Like rich, poor, middle class, it doesn't matter. Whenever you are deficient in this, which you most likely are, because the modern food, even if you're eating super healthy, is not the same as it was just 50 years ago, man. There's a very, very, very high chance you are deficient and your IGF-1 human growth hormone is going to shut down, closing your growth plate. So literally, it is almost impossible to reach your maximum genetic growth potential without something like this. You don't have to buy mine, but I do believe it's the best in the industry with 500 to 1000% of all your daily required nutrients and things like this. Aries Rage. Aries Rage is insane, actually, man. It has Tonga Ali, which has been scientifically proven to boost testosterone by over 37% within only 12 weeks. It has boron. Boron has been scientifically proven to reduce estrogen. Now, whenever you're trying to grow taller, for example, boost testosterone, HGH, everything, estrogen is obviously our kryptonite. We want to avoid it as much as possible. And boron is scientifically proven to reduce that estrogen. It's crazy. Maca root, which the Peruvians used to take before going to war, it is freaking insane. And the herbal blend with everything else scientifically proven to boost testosterone, like literally pumpkin seed extract, oyster extract, like the best stuff you can possibly think of to boost testosterone is in Aries Rage. And this is something I personally take every single day. This is one of the best things to get you in freaking diamond mode 24/7. And my favorite way to actually help people is going to be with my school. My school is something I'm very passionate about. We just hit 150 members, man. And in my school, Kalos VIP, I have a 3-hour Looks Maxing Masterclass, 2-hour High Growth Masterclass, 90-minute Female Nature Masterclass, over an hour of my social media masterclass. Every 2 weeks, we hop on group VIP calls with me and all my students. Very, very active, engaging community. It is one of the best in the industry, and I have more content than just about anybody else's school out there, especially in the Looks Maxing community, man. It's really hard to compete with mine. I'm gonna be completely honest. It is kick-ass, man. You gotta join. Right now, it's only $12 a month. Link in the description box. A big reason I am retiring is that I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm a little bit too tall. I don't really fit the standards of most male models. Most male models, they actually cut off at 6'3". There's male models like Chico, who I believe to be roughly 6'5", Moritz, who's like 6'4", 6'5", and they miss out on tons of jobs, and they've even admitted to this because of their height. And I'm 6'6", which is even harder. Not just that, I have like an insane wingspan. Like, I'm not bragging, because it's actually holding me back from modeling. Like, I would get a lot more jobs if I wasn't as tall as I am. So being my height is great for everything in life except for getting modeling jobs. If you actually read through a modeling contract, it is basically like you're selling your life away, man. Like, for example, I run an online business, I coach people online, I do all these different things. If I'm too busy, for example, to go to a casting, then what this agency is going to do is they're going to charge me money. It's going to be like 50, 100 USD if I do not want to. Not just if I don't want to, if I can't, because I have other life requirements that prevent me from going to this. Like, you are literally sacrificing so much stuff to adhere to their rules just to not get paid very much money. In my opinion, man, if you have the looks, you can use your looks for good. You can use your looks to help people, to do anything else. Like, this isn't an industry I would advocate anyone really getting heavy into. I think it's great to kind of touch the outer layer of the modeling industry. Don't sacrifice your morals. Don't do anything too crazy. As long as you don't go all in, I think it's a great industry. You get to meet lots of people. It's really fun. But you want to make sure this isn't your only thing, man. This can't be the one and only rodeo. You got to have other things juggling, man. You got to kind of be an entrepreneur and be doing other things while you are doing the modeling on the side. That's what modeling is. Unless you're a top male model, top 10 in the world, this is a side job, man. It's a little gig thing to do when you have some free time. This brings us into the last reason I'm retiring from modeling, and it is the money. So even the best jobs, like in Europe, maximum is going to be 500 to 1,000 USD for a day. And let's say you're in Asia like I am now. you don't get anything, man. It's just scraps out here. You'll get like $200 for an entire day's worth of work. It's gonna drain your energy. You're not gonna have any time to do anything just for the $200, which I know you should always be grateful for any income, anything like that, but the older you get, you want to be comparing your salary for a certain field as opposed to different career avenues. And modeling isn't something that you can do super long term as well, unless you're somebody like David Gandy, whose age actually works with them the older that they get. So if you're watching this, you want to get into modeling, I'm not telling you not to do it, but I think there should be a time and a place for it, and you don't want to rely too heavily on it. Make sure you've got other plans, make sure you've got other things going to where you could even use the modeling to your benefit, kind of like I have, man. So that's it. Subscribe if you're new. I love you guys with all my heart. Peace.